Some guy brought to our attention the other day. I got sent a video by Achilles Heel Tactical. Rick and those guys over there doing fantastic stuff. He's a brilliant knowledge transfer specialist. You guys have not checked out his content. But there was an issue on his flat range. Everybody's on the yard line. He's demoing something, and all of a sudden you hear boom! Look down the yard line, just a bunch of students, and you hear him say, "Is that fucking 320?" Already a negative install, and he said, you know, it went off in the holster. My issue with that is you can't see it. And just full transparency, we were running a KT course out here 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, we had a guy, badass class, start to finish. Everybody was super honest, super safe, super transparent, and really ready to train. And we had a guy, one of the top cheaters in the class, full-time guy, full-time SWAT team dude, who trains his ass off, definitely one of the top shooters in the class. He had an AD in the holster. And it's right next to me doing a drill, and I don't even catch it because it happened so fast. I got the whole thing on video, but I asked him as soon as it happened and I realized what it was your finger on the trigger? And he looked me right in the eyes. He said, no, nope, I didn't do it. It went off by itself. My heart went through my fucking mouth, and I looked over at Jared, and Jared had that really expensive camera, and he goes, let's see it. Rewound the video playback, and here's exactly what happened. And this is the whole tutorial I do on reholstering the pistol, and here's why. Clear and safe. I tell everybody from the old school, we used to do a decock thumb holster and attain from Mid-South shooting. Shout out to Ross and Rodney, appreciate you boys. But as we go to draw this thing, we fire. As we get done, finger comes long on the slide. I cap the back of it. It's going to my holster. My finger is going at a 45 degree. I'm not making contact with the side of the slide. I'm not making contact with the holster. It's out at a 45 every single time. I do that so there's no way. And in the video, you can see he's shooting, goes to make his transition. His finger's at a 45, gets right here, makes side contact with the slide, goes to reholster it, and this is what it does right there. It reholsters the whole time. He goes to retract his finger and he goes, boom, and shoots right next to his foot. That's not the 320 going off. Like we've been saying, there's a human involved in it. Doesn't matter how badass you are, you build 1,000 fucking bridges, man, one time. That's what happens. You rush to the holster one singular fucking time, and that's what happens. And then you start to blame it on the pistol. It ain't the pistol, dude. I've got 320s that have been locked and loaded, sitting in a fucking safe for years. They've never gone off. I mean, I'll say a bold-ass claim. Outside of the guys who shoot at SIG Sauer professionally, we probably put more rounds through a 320 as a group than anybody else.
Yeah.
It's exclusively what we shoot because I like shooting the best. And if I thought those guns were going off in holsters, I damn sure would not be shoving one in between my legs. I wouldn't be rocking my holster, and I would never let a student run them. So that's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to. Unless there's video evidence of you standing there just like this, arms crossed, boom, and it goes off until that video fucking emerges. I don't want to hear it, dude. It's not. And to throw out a blanket statement, I appreciate and I understand the concern, I do. But for you to say no 320s allowed on the flat range, I think that is a statement that shouldn't have been said. Because you don't have the video evidence, you're in the middle of a demo, and your full focus should be on the demo. I get it. That one round goes off. First thing out of my mind isn't, was that a fucking 320? It's, is everybody okay? What's going on? What's the whole deal? I don't know, like that, it really, it ruins people's confidence because there are millions of people out there running 320s on duty as their primary, and now it just starts to erode their confidence. Now they're like, whoa, is this gun gonna go off? Now they're not safe. Now I don't know this. It does a lot of bad shit for the industry. So until a video emerges of a dude crisscrossed applesauce with his arms and it going off in a holster, I have been yet to be proven wrong. There's always a human involved, dude. And until they start going off sitting on tabletops or just sitting in holsters just like this, there's a human involved, fellas. There just is. Just like the most common malfunction is a dead man gun. It's the one you induce. Most common AD is the one where your finger makes contact with the trigger when you're not ready. Anything to put out on that?
Yep, so I mean, similar stuff. Like I've had a 320 sitting on top of my fridge. That's where I usually put my carry stuff when I get home because I want my kids to reach it, and it's yet to go off. A lot of the videos that I've seen, even some of the guys with gloves or different types of holsters, there's some type of manipulation going on where that thing goes off. There's no way that it's sitting there in the holster, kind of shoots off by its own because of some internal mechanical error. Yep, maybe sometimes somebody's got some kind of tripped out trigger where they got less than a pound kind of deal and they're slamming it in there. But even if that holster just has a little bit of variation that fits that 320 and is able to make intimate contact just enough to get that trigger to go back, that's kind of what I've been seeing a lot of these videos from, is somebody's messing with it and it's not just standing there, standing on the line and it goes off automatically.
So I mean, so my thing for Rick, and you know, you can't judge the other people because when you ask the other people in the yard line in our scenario, everybody said his finger was out of the trigger. Until you know for sure, until you see the video, You just don't know, man. Like, how many guys are sitting in your flat range, you're out there doing a demo, and they just did that. How do you know he didn't do that? Boom, it goes off. Guy left and right looks to him and he's like this. He's like, I didn't do it. It's a believable story, man, because there's so much negative spin on it. And I just say, we got to do our homework, man. As a community as a whole, we got to be exhausting all the resources. Unless you got video evidence of it, man, that's just a bold statement to be putting out there for everybody. So 320s are definitely a route on our range, 100%. Yeah. You're just not allowed to put your finger inside the trigger well and try to reholster it. That's just bad business for everybody. So we're going to drop in a video so you guys can all take a look at it and learn from this mistake, and hopefully it shows you how aware you have to be of this finger, especially on the reholster. You make side contact with that slide and reholster it at speed, it's going to drop inside the trigger guard, you're going to fire off a round, and I hope it doesn't hit you. I hope you all learned from the video. Please drop me a comment down below. You want to see us throw these 320s 53 feet in the air and smash them on concrete. I'll send it. I'm not worried about them going off at all. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Rick, I appreciate all the knowledge transfer sessions you drop out there. World class, dude. If you never got to train with Rick, I highly recommend it. He puts out some great content, some great training instructions. But yeah, man, for us, we're gonna go back to shooting 320s. Enjoy the video. Talk soon.